Welcome to another dojo topic. Today we're talking about fear. Have you ever had fear just grab a hold of you and no matter what you do, it doesn't seem like you're able to release it, let it go? If so, this topic might be exactly why you attracted today's video. So with that, I am going to share my screen with you and remind you that you are now in the dojo. This is the conversation that we had today. It was all about fear. You're welcome to join us every single week if you like, but if you cannot join us live, I'm so glad you attracted the video. Last week's topic was empty your cup. And we talked about when things are happening for us where we just can't even figure out how to go forward, how to create something newly for ourselves. Um, of course, when you learn to empty your cup, then you make room for more to go in. So if you were not able to join us live or you haven't yet seen the video, I will put a link to that video at the end of this video. In the meantime, today's topic is supreme mastery over fear. That's what we're talking about today. So first of all, let's start with the dictionary definition of fear. Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous and is likely to cause pain or be a threat. Now let's think of that. If you put your hand on an exposed wire, you'll get shocked due to your ignorance of the laws of electricity. Mental fear is due to an ignorance or a lack of knowledge of spiritual law. So, spiritual law is based on love. Therefore, where fear is, love cannot be. The wealthy fear loss, the poor feel they'll never gain, the healthy fear sickness, the sick feel they will never be well. And yet, how can any of this be true when wealth and health are both found in the consciousness they reside in? If fear is due to ignorance, in order to decline the invitation of fear, we must have the knowledge to think and feel loving thoughts. Yet fear can be very powerful, can't it? It's like a shadow that can feel bigger than life itself. But here's the truth. Not all fear is created equal. There are two kinds of fear. And when you understand them, you stop being a victim of fear and start becoming its master. So let's think about this. Physical fear is survival fear. It's the fear that saves your life. We've all heard it, like you're being chased by a tiger in the jungle. You're being chased by a saber-toothed tiger. It goes way back to original man. We've all heard this, but let's think about this. Physical fear is survival fear. It's the fear that saves your life. Imagine stepping off a curb and suddenly a car speeds by. Your body reacts instantly. Your heart races, your muscles tense, you leap back. That fear did its job. It kept you safe, it kept you intact, it kept you healthy. Physical fear is primal. It comes in, does the work, and when the danger passes, it leaves. You don't stay afraid of jumping off the curb anymore, right? That curb has no way to create fear unless you create a story around it. How many of you can relate to this? So, do you just let it go? Do you jump out of the way of the speeding car and go, whew, fear saved me. All right. And then move on to the next? No, what most people do is then they start to create a story around it. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I just narrowly missed getting hit by that car. What a jerk. That driver could not have been paying attention. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I just was so nearly killed today. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. You see, now you're moving into the mental. Now you're creating a story around what happened. You're embellishing. You're taking an experience and you're making it way more than it was. That's moving from the physical fear to the mental fear because that's the other kind of fear. That mental fear, that's the sneaky one, the one that doesn't come from real danger. It's the mental fear that comes from your mind. The what if I fail fear, the what will people think fear, the what if it happens again fear. This is the fear that hijacks your body and convinces the nervous system that there's a tiger in the room, when really it's all just in your head. Mental fear can feel so strong and it's powerful because this type of fear doesn't end on its own. It loops. It hijacks your body, giving you all the same physical symptoms as real danger. It feels personal. It attacks your identity, your worth, your potential, and it's sticky. It feeds on the imagination. You think you got rid of it and it bounces right back. It makes the what if scarier than reality itself. This is why mental fear can feel stronger than physical fear because you can't run from it. It follows you everywhere until you shine awareness on it. Lasting transformation for declining mental fear happens when you incorporate all three levels of your mind: head, heart, gut. All three levels of your being. The head is your thoughts, the heart is your emotions, and the gut is your nervous system. So when fear is cropping up for you, stop and pay attention. Like, where am I feeling this? Am I feeling it more in the head? So more in your thoughts? Am I feeling it more in the heart? More in your emotions? Or am I feeling it in the gut, which is your nervous system? Because here's the shift. Physical fear keeps you alive. Mental fear keeps you small. Supreme mastery is learning to thank physical fear for doing its job and to dissolve mental fear by seeing it for what it is: an illusion, a shadow, a projection with no real power once you face it. Think about that. Now take a deep breath. Think of one fear that's been circling in your life. Now ask yourself, is this fear physical or mental? Am I in actual danger? Or is my mind creating a story that's keeping me stuck in this fear? Once you name it, you begin to master it. So now let's walk through a 5-step process that you can use to gain supreme mastery over mental fear. Step 1, locate the fear. Remember, we talked about the head, the heart, the gut. Bring to mind one fear that's been circling in your life. Not to judge it, just to observe it, to notice it. Notice where it's living in your body. Maybe your heart feels heavy. Maybe your stomach tightens. Maybe your mind is overwhelmed. Just notice and breathe into that space. Step 2, name the fear. In your mind, say to it, there is awareness of fear passing through the body. Remember, in episodes past dojo sessions, we talk about the duality of the mind. Keep from personalizing it. When you personalize the fear by saying, I am afraid, when you use the words I, me, mine, my, you personalize it, you take it in. And that's where you're owning it and you're saying, this is real. I'm going to take this in. And when you do that, you're you're keeping yourself from allowing it to disperse. Simply be aware of it. And you can be aware of it by saying, there is awareness of fear passing through the body. Name it as clearly as you are the fear of failure. You are the fear of rejection. You are the fear of not being seen. The moment you name it, you separate yourself from it. You become the master. Fear is not you. Step 3, see the truth beneath the fear. Ask yourself, what is the truth underneath this fear? Fear of failure might really mean there's a deep desire for expansion of some sort within you. Fear of rejection might mean there's a longing to be fully loved in this moment. Let that truth rise up, stronger than the fear itself. Breathe it in. Step 4, transform and embody. Now imagine stepping into the version of you who has mastered this fear. See her standing tall, shoulders back, grounded, unshakable. Feel her breath, steady, calm. Hear her voice, strong, clear, unapologetic. Place your hand on your heart or raise both of your fists in the air as you step into her body now. Be her. Breathe as her. Stand as her. Step 5, declare and anchor. With your hand on your heart or your fists raised above your head, declare out loud, I am the supreme master of my life. Fear bows before awareness. Say it again, stronger. Really raise your hands up in the air. Be prepared to take ownership of this. I am the supreme master of my life. Fear bows before awareness. Anchor this in your body. This is who you are now. Take a final breath in. Release it out. When you're ready, open your eyes and return to this space in the dojo. Anchored, expanded, free. The difference between being mastered by fear and having supreme mastery over fear is awareness. Physical fear, yeah, you can thank it and let it go and do its job. Mental fear, you can see it for the illusion it is and dissolve it by returning to present, effortless awareness. Imagine what it would have been like to have this conversation with a group of women. If this is something that you would like to do, join us virtually every Tuesday at the dojo. In the meantime, what did you think about this? Did you see fear in a different way? Are you able to see the difference between mental fear and physical fear? If you want any kind of support with this, visit me at masteringyourbeliefs.com. In the meantime, this is Nancy Muller, the one and only Life Sensei, saying ciao for now.